The art of not being stupid. How avoiding dumb things is the smartest strategy. If I were to summarize the entire secret to successful investing in one sentence, it would be this. The goal is not to do brilliant things, but to avoid doing dumb things. We spend so much time searching for the complex formula, the hidden gem, the brilliant insight that will unlock the vault of wealth. But the truth is, the vault is not locked. The door is wide open. The real challenge is not finding your way in. It's avoiding the many, many traps that line the path to the door. Lasting wealth is accumulated not by a few acts of genius, but by a lifetime of consistent, rational behavior, and, just as importantly, the conscious avoidance of catastrophic mistakes. The foundation of all financial success, and the first dumb thing we must avoid, is the simple act of spending more than you earn. This is the financial equivalent of trying to fill a bathtub with the drain wide open. No matter how much hot water, how much income you pour in, you will never make progress. You will only create steam and frustration. The solution is not necessarily a massive income. It is a disciplined outflow. Living below your means is the absolute, non-negotiable prerequisite for everything that follows. It is the seed capital for your entire financial future. Without this discipline, you are not even in the game. You are a spectator, forever financing your lifestyle for the benefit of others, the lenders, the landlords, the retailers. Closely linked to this is the second trap, borrowing heavily to finance a lifestyle or to speculate. Debt is a dangerous tool. Used wisely to acquire a productive asset, like a sensible home or a piece of equipment for a business, it can be a lever. But used to buy consumption, a fancier car, a more extravagant vacation, it is a noose that tightens with every passing month. It transfers your future earnings to someone else today. Even more dangerously, borrowing money to buy stocks, what's called buying on margin, is like playing with a lit match in a fireworks factory. It amplifies your gains, yes, but it annihilates you during the inevitable market downturns. The market can stay irrational longer than you can stay solvent with a margin call looming over you. Avoid the noose. Once you have capital to deploy, the third, and perhaps most seductive dumb thing awaits, making wild, speculative investments. This is the siren song of the get-rich-quick scheme. It is the temptation to abandon the steady, boring work of building a fortress in favor of chasing a lottery ticket. The speculator is not investing, he is betting. He is buying an asset not because he understands its intrinsic value, but because he believes he can sell it to someone else for a higher price later. He is playing a game of greater fool theory, and eventually he runs out of greater fools. The intelligent investor, by contrast, is an owner. He buys a business. He understands how it makes money, who its competitors are, and whether it has a durable competitive advantage. He is not buying a stock ticker. He is buying a fractional share of a real enterprise. The difference in mindset is everything. One is a roller coaster of hope and fear. The other is the calm, steady work of a business owner. Avoid the lottery ticket. Buy the business. Now, let's assume you have avoided these first three traps. You are living within your means. You are debt-free, and you have bought a collection of wonderful businesses. This is where the fourth and most subtle dumb thing can derail you, not allowing compounding to work for you. Compounding is the eighth wonder of the world, but it is a shy and fragile wonder. It cannot work its magic if it is constantly interrupted. The greatest enemy of compounding is not a low return, it is impatience. It is the inability to sit still. It is the constant urge to do something. Think of compounding as a mighty oak tree. You plant an acorn. You don't dig it up every week to see how the roots are doing. You don't yank it out of the ground after a year because a nearby maple has grown a few inches taller. You water it, you protect it from pests, and you give it sunlight and time. That is all. The investor who constantly trades, who chases the latest hot sector, who jumps in and out of the market based on a headline or a feeling, is that impatient gardener. He is constantly digging up his acorns, stunting their growth, and never allowing a mighty oak to develop. He is interrupting the most powerful part of the process. Your job is not to be a brilliant stock picker every day. Your job is to be a patient owner for decades. Avoid the urge to dig up the acorn. This leads directly to the fifth trap, being a slave to the ticker tape and the financial news. The market is a manic, depressive fellow named Mr. Market. Every day he offers you a price for your business. Some days he is euphoric and offers you a ridiculously high price. Other days he is deeply depressed and offers you a pitifully low price. Your job is to be grateful for his offers, but to never, ever take his emotional temperature as your own. The financial media exists to amplify Mr. Market's mood swings, to make every minor event seem like a crisis and every upswing seem like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It is designed to stir emotion, not to provide rational analysis. Tune it out. Your wealth will be built not by reacting to the daily noise, but by ignoring it. Finally, the sixth dumb thing is perhaps the most common of all, a lack of a consistent written plan. Investing without a plan is like setting sail across an ocean without a map or a compass. You are at the mercy of the winds and your own fleeting emotions. A rational plan is your anchor. It states in writing what you are buying and why. It defines what you will do when the market soars and when it plummets. It is a set of rules you create for your future self, for the person who will be scared or greedy. When the storm hits, you don't have to think. You just have to execute the plan. Without one, you are making it up as you go along, and your emotions will be the captain of your ship. That is a voyage that almost always ends on the rocks. So, my friends, look at this list. None of these principles require a high IQ. None require a degree in finance. They require something far more valuable, character and temperament. The path to wealth is not a narrow, treacherous mountain path that requires a brilliant guide. It is a wide, well-lit and clearly marked highway. The signs are all there. Spend less than you earn. Avoid debt. Buy businesses, not tickets. Be patient. Ignore the noise. Stick to the plan. The people who fail to reach their destination are not those who couldn't find the path. They are the ones who, despite the clear signs, chose to drive off a cliff, lured by a shortcut that wasn't there, or distracted by the flashing lights of a casino on the side of the road. Your job is simple, though not easy. Stay on the road. Keep your hands on the wheel. Follow the signs. Avoid the dumb things. Do this consistently for a long, long time, and you will find that you have arrived at your destination, safe, sound, and prosperous, without ever having had to perform a single death-defying stunt.